I suppose the shortest answer is the BHI thinks it's responsible for excellence in time, and what that is translated out into in terms of what they do is they provide the education and examination and much of the training for watch and clockmaking in the UK. So they control the principal examinations and a lot of the training whereby it's delivered. They also have a big museum and library. The whole kit and caboodle is in Upton Hall, a rather lovely 19th century country house just outside Newark. At the moment, I've got the very glorious title of Vice President, which means I don't do very much at all. It's much more of two things. One is a public speaking role and being available to host occasional folk round the hall, show them what we do, act as deputy to the chairman. And that's the biggest element of it, is should anything serious happen to the chairman, who's Stella Howard, who's doing an excellent job at the moment and fit and healthy and well, I hope, I would have to step in and take over. Yeah, a big project called Saving Time, which has been running now for 18 months, 2 years. And it's a heritage lottery funded project involved in renovating a very derelict and abandoned stable block, turning it into carefully restored, modernised buildings that would allow us to slightly expand our teaching capacity but better house it. The classrooms we've got at the moment are essentially old rooms in a country house. Really, they're very antiquated, slightly dark, slightly gloomy, don't have the right kit. It's a fabulous opportunity, whilst doing this, to turn them into much better, brighter classrooms, and also to be able to manage it so that we could put through a larger number of students as well. It's a very exciting time at the moment. There is a lot going on. There is a new level 3 apprenticeship, sort of 16 to 18 or thereabouts level education for watchmakers, which we hope will be starting up in the next year or so. And also there's a great deal more interest in the overall Horological Institute training. A lot more inquiries, a lot more people starting the training course. I think it's as people realise there was in the 1980s, I would say, a glut of clock and watch repairers in the UK. The quartz revolution had come in, people who'd spent decades servicing endless cheaper mechanical watches suddenly found that their workload had collapsed. And at that point, I think the whole of horological education in the UK just sank down. It was, what's the point in training people into a job where there is no work? And I don't think we've responded again quickly enough to that. So now there's a proper shortage of experienced clock and watchmakers. There's a shortage of qualified clock and watchmakers. I think it's a big time for education. And now, yeah, most people don't bother having cheap quartz watches repaired. But if you're exceptionally fond of your father's old Amiga and you want to have it sensitively restored, you are willing to pay a sensible price to somebody to have that done. And you need a qualified, experienced person to do it. And those people now are in slightly short supply. So we need to really push on and say, right, let's educate the next generation of clock and watchmakers.